Hello everyone, my name is Jamin. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. In this video, I have a Lenovo Yoga 730. I'm going to show you how to get inside, access your memory. So first thing, power down your computer from the start menu. Make sure it's off and unplugged from your charger. We're then going to flip your computer over to access your bottom case screws. Now you have 10 screws on the bottom case that you need to remove. After doing so, you'll take a small, flat, plastic pry tool and you'll go across the entire seam of the bottom case and gently pry it up from the rest of your computer. It's generally best to start out back near one of the two hinges and go in one direction. If you get stuck, leave it, go to the other side and continue in the other direction. Also, don't put the pry tool too far in. You could damage some internal components. Just keep it on the edge, go nice and slow but firm, and you'll be able to get that bottom case off. Once you do, this is what you're looking at for the inside of your computer. Now, as a general computer repair side note, whenever I'm working on a computer in my shop, it's sitting on an anti-static mat. Either that or an anti-static bracelet are great ideas to avoid damaging anything in your computer when you're working on it. If you would like help with tools or supplies for your project, as well as any replacement or upgrade parts for this specific model computer, I will have a link above, also below in the description, and it will be a list of all those tools and supplies and the replacement parts for this specific Yoga 730. Now, before touching anything in a computer, it's always wise to remove or at least unplug your battery. Computers are safest to work on when as little power as possible is running through them. This is your battery right down here. It's held in by these 4 screws and plugs into the motherboard right here. Now, as goes for any cable or wire in a computer, try to avoid pulling on the wire if at all possible. You could damage it or sometimes pull it right out of the plug. So what you want to do, if at all possible, is grab the plug itself and wiggle it out of the motherboard port. Now, in this case, this one didn't have a whole lot of grip on either side, so I did have to grab the wire just a little bit, but I tried to grab it along with the plug and wiggle it out slowly so as not to damage it. Your RAM is situated right here to the left of my screen. There's a small metal guard that covers it. You can wiggle that right off. It's not screwed down. I use a small flat plastic pry tool from either the bottom or the top to get that started and wiggle that off. After you remove that guard, you expose your single RAM port right here. Now, this computer has 8 gigabytes of onboard RAM. That means it's integrated into your motherboard and it's not removable. That's why some of you will have an empty RAM slot here. This computer takes a max of 16 gigabytes RAM, which means the most you can put into this port is an 8 gigabyte stick. That, added to the 8 gigabytes of onboard RAM, will give you the full 16 gigabyte that this computer supports. If you would like help finding the RAM for this computer, below in the description in that link I told you about with all the tools and replacement parts, I will have an 8 gigabyte stick there if you're looking to max out your RAM. If you're looking for your own RAM, this computer requires DDR4 RAM at 2400 megahertz. I will have that information below in the description. The way that you operate RAM, there's a spring-loaded arm on either side. To get RAM out of this port, you would gently pry those apart from each other, away from the RAM stick. The RAM stick will then release. Oftentimes it'll pop up a little bit, and you can grab it and take it out of this port. To put the RAM back in the port, as you notice, there's a long section here and a short section there, so you can't put the RAM in upside down. It will only go in one way. Once you get it in and nice and straight and flush, just press down in the center, and these metal arms will latch onto it and hold it in place. And I guess the last thing to mention about a RAM replacement, if you are looking to increase your performance or the speed of your computer, upgrading or maxing out your RAM is an excellent way to do that, probably one of the easiest and cheapest ways you can do that. If you still want more performance and speed, consider upgrading your storage as well. More information about that will be below in the description. But that's the end of this video, how to get inside your Yoga 730 and access your memory. Thanks again so much for watching. Please remember to like and share if this helped you out, if you think it can help someone else out. And feel free to subscribe if you enjoy DIY computer content like this, or if you just want to keep me on hand to answer any of your future computer questions. I do try to answer all questions throughout my channel at least a couple times a day. Also, feel free to check out the related links section below in the description. From time to time, I do try to add things in there that I think will help you with your general computer life, make it more productive, more enjoyable. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.